InvestaFest 2022 is brought to you by these major partners: Atram, To Trade Asia, and these other partners. Do not forget to share your experience and learning on social media. Use our official hashtag InvestaFest 2022.
Dennis Anthony Uy is the founder and CEO of Converge ICT Solutions Inc. A self-made industrialist and a recognized pioneer in fiber technology in the Philippines. Mr. Uy has grown a small Pampanga-based cable TV solutions provider into the only pure-play, high-speed, fixed broadband operator in the Philippines over the span of 25 years. With an eye for the future and a mind for innovation, Mr. Uy implemented the first ever data over cable service interface specification in Region 3 with ComClark Network and Technology Corporation. The company gradually expanded its customer base, its suite of services, and its expertise in the ICT. Going from strength to strength, Dennis and Maria Grace Y. Uy evolved ComClark into Converge ICT Solutions Inc. over a decade and incorporated the company in 2007. So without further ado, I would like to give the floor to one of our keynote speakers for the InvestaFest 2022, Mr. Dennis Anthony Uy.
Good day to the Investa community. My name is Dennis Anthony Uy, co-founder and CEO of Converge. Thank you for inviting me and allowed me to share my journey as a tech entrepreneur with the investing community. Being an entrepreneur is no easy task. I had to learn as well from other entrepreneurs before me. Now, I wish to give back by helping all others aspiring entrepreneurs to learn from my journey and hope that this will help each and every one of you attain your success goals. Converse come later on. Let me share you my early days. When I start the early in business, and during the days of Betamax days is early 1980s, no? So that time is entertainment that's looking for a lot of OFW started from Middle East. Then you can see technology change and evolve to become a cable industry, which is that came early 90s, right after Pinatubo. No? So when the early days, like internet days, is then follows dial-up days. You still remember you have prepaid card to access the internet. Then because of I have the infrastructure already cable in Pampanga, so I use that infrastructure to able to deliver cable internet, the first cable internet introduced in Clarkfield and Central Luzon area. Then early 96 or middle 96, I started link between Clark and Angeles City, the first fiber optic rollout in that area. Then you can see evolve. I see the importance of already the technology transformed during that time. I saw the fiber is the technology in the future due to laser and light transmission, and I saw that the future is capacity is driven by the broadband and technology. And I'm always attending these international shows, especially in the Society Cable Engineers. I'm the only Filipino during that time to attending this kind of technology event, including the founding the Fiber Home Council in Asia Pacific. So all these things, because of this fiber, you need to roll out quick, but the technology innovation came out with a lot of new able to access the road, especially access to infrastructure, access to the building, access to the homes. And because of Metro Manila, especially in major cities, they are not allowed you to digging because of traffic. So we saw the new technology came out in the market, which is called microtrenching. I attending this show in France. So I bring that into Philippines to initially trial for few units, and I saw it's effective and quick rollout. And finally, as of today, we have more than 40 units in the country. To able to roll out Makati, the whole Makati city, we finished in less than 30 days. And we fully launched of Converge at 2016, which is the importance of linkage of the broadband started because we are branded already Philippines as the slowest internet and the most expensive internet in Asia. So I took that opportunity, bring this technology to help the Filipino uplift them in terms of the broadband quality service to the consumer and SME and enterprise. In terms of my childhood days, when I was born in China, but I migrated from China to Philippines since 1978. During the hardship of China before, my uncle owned the supermarket in Angeles City called Johnny's Supermarket. They helped us with my family migrated to the Angeles City. When I started, migrated that early 78, no Tagalog, no English at all, but I had to, when I need to go to public school and mingle with the community to learn local native languages. No? And the hardship I have, when imagine I need to take care of the store of my uncle. I still remember I slept on top of the chest freezer with the tarboards while the children are playing around during that time. And at early days, I loved the technology, and during my high school days, and half day I need to go learning, take care of my uncle's shop, starting repairing all these video games. And during the high school days, I have spare time. I go to vocational schools. I learn about the programming, computer days. Then you can notice we started also Jack's Video early 80s, no, 83, no. And I took my college in electrical engineering at the Holy Angel University in Angeles City. During the college days, nagdidegosyo pa rin ako, but I still need to travel. Remember, Pantranco all the way from Pampanga to Green Hills to get these goods to be sold in Angeles, and took back all this public transport. No? And still remember, we bring few computers that time, that Apple IIe, 2 Plus. I still remember all this monitor are green ambers. So that early days, no, with Atari games, Commodore computers. So when evolve of this technology together with the newest Betamax title come out, and we bring that to my hometown. I remember this one time in raining season, I took a taxi all the way to Cubao to load 3 computers with printer and monitors, CPUs. And I'm travel all the way at almost reaching 10:30 at night in the viaduct near in Pampanga boundary. The bus is broken, so with the heavy rain. So I need to wait until another bus come to transfer my goods to other side. So reaching early morning at 6 o'clock, reaching my hometown in Angeles City. So, and I need to rush up going to school again in the morning. No? So all this personal experience that's happened to me. So this is quite good, and I learned a lot about it. Yeah. You know, when I grew up with China, I still grade 5 when I left in China. The hardship I saw and compared to Philippines that time is totally big different. No? So there's a lot of opportunity you can see in Philippines. Right? So you came from hungry and you want to have this opportunity And I learned a lot from the entrepreneurship with my uncle, being the businessman. So many opportunity you can bring the first, especially in technology side, in terms of entertainment side, in terms gaming side. So imagine that early days up to today is the sequence of my business, no? Entertainment, technology, including this gaming, no? So the gaming is a software side, no? So this is a sign of I stick the past how many decades not left the technology at all. Yeah. After Pinatubo, I see the transition of the technology from Betamax rental towards to the cable television. No? So who going to kill that business is this is from satellite. This is a cable TV. So I decided to sell all these uh, machines and tape to upper north provinces. To I still remember I got few million pesos to start the cable TV in 1991. During lay down of the fiber, and not fiber, coax cable, is the Pinatu was erupted. No? So, yung mga tao sa Pampanga, they thinking I'm crazy. No? Why I'm prosecuting people, I ran away of this disaster, and I'm still pushing through with this expansion of the cable. I saw the needs of the people to be entertained, and especially the news information campaign during the time of these disaster updates. And because that is the sad and lowest deep in terms of hardship in that area, because all this ComClark was closed because of the Pinatubo send them out. And imagine how many employment lost during that time. And all the businesses are closed. The bridges between Angeles and Balibaco is totally cut. No? So every time I see this disaster, and I make them as opportunity, because of there's nowhere to go when you touch the ground already down, and nowhere to go is up. So that's my attitude. That's why we proceed. I decided to proceed this infrastructure rollout in cable TV in my area. In 1993, cable started already in that area, but in Clark, that's the government declared that, because right after Pinatubo, they declared to become an economic zone. So anticipate of this investor coming in. The first resort you can see Mimosa, the Fontana. So I'm the one took it a challenge to clean up all the underground pipes, to put all this cable, and I'm the one make the Mimosa holiday in that time for the cable television, all individual, more than 400 rooms, including villas. No? So we rehabilitate the whole network there. And then technology evolved to become a dial-up days, cable internet, and then 96 fiber start already. The advantage of fiber that days, no, is quite expensive. That is new, but it's very expensive. That's why you cannot roll out quickly, because you cannot return of the investment. But for the special cases like long distance, like Angeles and Clark, more than 15 kilometers, you cannot run more amplifiers because of the quality of the signal is very bad. No, so this is a special case. But I still remember that's $9 a meter. No, but now it's only centavos a meter. That's big difference. When technology evolved, so I saw 96. I need to decide to expand surrounded of Clark Central Luzon area using fiber, because of the price is getting a bit cheaper and cheaper, because they use a lot of volumes already. So when this fiber started, And I started already thinking to put the whole Luzon area, which is covered up to northern Luzon and central and south Luzon. And early 2016, we're planning to come into Metro Manila, which is Converge was started in Metro Manila. 2016, yeah. When you come to Metro Manila, I'm decided to come here because the market is the biggest in the country is Metro Manila. So it's not easy to come Metro Manila. It's challenge, no. So what I did is I partner with Destiny Cable because it's a cable industry. I help them to to fix the cable internet consumer, but using fiber, the excess fiber we're using for enterprise, which is I have a partnership with them in enterprise. But suddenly, Destiny was bought by Sky, so I need to think how I need to roll out quickly to able to capture the market in Metro Manila, which is that's the time I saw this micro trading to able to roll out quickly. No, I still remember I have a YouTube video was titled of Converge Media Launch 2016. It's still in the YouTube. You can watch this video. I think whatever I said there is happening today. No? So that's a vision and focus and make things happen, including the subsea cable. Besides, in Mindanao was mentioned that event. Yeah. And during that time, talagang the revenue of the company is not that rich, not that yet, no? Kulang nga ang pera ko that time. In fact, lakas ng loob na lang. And with the experience I have, I know whatever I'm going to roll out this is a first, and I make sure this is will benefit a lot of Filipino consumer. So that's why we set up during 2018, 2019, I'm looking already some funding to come in. So finally, because in terms of technology-wise, I'm always advanced and I'm always ahead of everyone here in the country. And during the process of a beauty contest to able to get a better partner, not just only money, but the partner I'm looking at is how they can bring my company to next level, no? Especially with the track record they have experience outside the Philippines, especially professionalized with the operation of the company. So finally, in 2019, with the help of my wife, we selected Warburg Pingus to eventually raise at $225 million by a private equity fund, no? You know, running the startup is not easy task, no? Idea is free. Everyone have idea, no? But I'm always tell execution is another challenge. And other one, the product become reality is another one, no? So if all these things together and the ecosystem, especially with the support of my people, and that's become easier to me because with the tech people, with the control, with the CEO I have, and helping me to grow this company easier. In October 2020, no, is pandemic time, and this is suddenly the demand of consumers is surged because everyone's on lockdown. People entertainment at home, education at home, and they need meeting like Zoom at home. So everything is the demands get rise because of you have 4 or 5 family in home. Minimum requirement at this you need to use this 500 gig of data a month, no? So I don't see that technology, whatever mobile technology and DSL technology can deliver that speed and that capacity during the 2020. No? And that's why when we invest in fiber, the newest technology, we attract a lot of the consumer, and during that pandemic is boost of the demand of the consumer. That's why we came out with almost close to one of the biggest IPO in that time, no? 2020. I think we generate close to $600 million. The IPO fundraise is intended to expand for nationwide. Especially, you need to roll out the home pass. Imagine you have 25 million home pass in the entire country. You need to build backbone. You need to connect Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao in some subsea cables. And imagine we are losing close to 2 million ports target every year to roll out, to able to serve our Filipino consumers. So we act fast because we have our own construction company to able to achieve all our targets. I'm lucky, and as of today, I think we are ahead of 2 years of schedule because of what we have this funding, and at the same time we have a talented people to able to achieve our numbers of target earlier. Yeah. When you have the strong guts, no, important is you know what you're doing. No, that's very important. Not only that, because this is play of technology. If you deep technology in terms of on your field, in terms of you are ahead of the competition, that's why you know what you're doing. Yeah, that's very important. In closing, I would like to leave these parting words. Here's some lessons during the journey of my tech entrepreneur. When you start small, don't think small. Ground your idea in action. No? The vision is good, but the execution is very important. No? And the outcome of the product is another important. Your business should have a deeper purpose and be relevant as well to the community. In Converge, our purpose was to provide to Filipino with the alternatives, a third option apart from incumbent. This allowed us to focus on providing a superior product. Hard work and vision, focus, and the grit are the help me to push through the tough times. Hard work that I cultivate during my young years, a vision to connect the entire Philippines to fiber internet, and focus and grit were basically all capital I need to build Converge. Thank you very much for attending, and sana may natutuhanan kayo. I wish you all well and good luck in achieving your success goal. Thank you.
InvestaFest 2022 is brought to you by these major partners: Atram, 2Trade Asia, and these other partners. Do not forget to share your experience and learning on social media. Use our official hashtag InvestaFest 2022.